Howdy, Space Rangers, Captain Phoenix here. Just before we start the video, I'd like to give you a disclaimer. This video does not mean I dislike the thing or whatever I'm doing. This is just meant to be a parody video. Now, as a lot of you know, there are shows like Cinema Sins or Sins, and I thought that today I would decide to go ahead and do my own parody video. I'm not trying to do any copyright infringement or anything. I don't hate anything that's about to happen in this video. I just like doing this for fun. So remember, this is a parody. I'm not gonna do anything that's offensive, and I'm gonna try my best to make sure I don't do, anything offensive. Anyway, sit back, enjoy my first parody of Cinema Sins and Sins. This is my Sins parody.
"45 seconds of incredible logos." Sure, just about the raddest logos I've ever seen, but logos nonetheless.
They're still cool logos, so that's one.
Agent Rick Dicker interrogated.
Rick Dicker!
Behold the Underminer!
This is on the end of a movie that occurred 14 years too, considering the first movie was The Incredibles. Like, did Sean Parker come in and tell Brad Bird specifically to drop the "though"?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to do it and they thought they wanted to change. I'm just saying, the title doesn't matter that much. Avengers Endgame, anyone?
Oh man, this is almost my favorite part. I think he's about to fight the Balrog.
This movie that
I don't care what these jackhammery fists are made of. Given Mr. Incredible's super strength, there is no way this is a fight at all.
easy. That's true. It seems that in this movie, the creators just dumbed down Mr. Incredible's strength by like a lot. I'm taking off a point for that one. Good work, Cinema Sins.
Ice monorail? Stop! Why are these cars even on the road? It's impossible to miss the giant-ass sentient drill that's been on the road for several minutes, let alone all of the quakes it's been causing.
Well, I don't know, but maybe, just maybe, the buildings obscured the vision and they didn't see what it was coming. Oh no, that the quakes were caused by a drill.
This is a great save by Stretch Mom's.
Decide about these things.
This is another plot point that I thought was resolved in the last movie. Didn't they realize that they all needed each other to take down a threat? And that was even the reason they all put on their masks when the Underminer showed up? This movie's great, but it definitely does replay the hits a lot.
Even though they agreed to put on their masks, superheroes are still illegal, so it would be kind of risky, wouldn't you think?
Of violence? Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Bats for Batman Bat. Also, these asshole robbers made it
The safe room as soon as he knew there was trouble.
I disagree strongly.
Wait, they also had a safe room? Why didn't he install the superphones and that shit?
I know, right? A valid point. Kill two birds with one stone. Another sin removed.
The Dever Dad had any
Sugar bombs on my watch.
But why were they just right out there in the open then? It's not like Helen put them out there. She's the one pushing everyone to be healthy.
Well, Dash could have put them there himself, and maybe he was about to eat them before his dad took them away? Huh?
Animated action. Clever touches like a splitting bike for a stretchy super. Camera angles that emphasize the craziness of the close movements without ever losing the overall geography of the scene. Total shots of pure glorious cinematic adrenaline course throughout this movie, and I couldn't stop myself from taking a few sins off if I wanted to.
And just like Sins, even though Jeremy removed more than one sin, doesn't mean he has to. So I will also parody his jerky moves, one sin off. Sorry guys, I know you want me to remove more sins, but sorry.
Wait, begin. I told you! Oh man, this Jack versus the Rock Rack section is like Pixar somehow snuck one of its best short films into a larger film and still had it make complete sense as part of the story.
True, but I'm a douche. Not in real life though. But I need to copy sins on the sin removal because apparently when Jeremy removes more than one, he only has to remove one. Still, not my fault.
I am called Rick.
Nice to meet you, Brick.
They were right in the middle of the introductions and there aren't many supers here. So why'd they start the party before they all met?
Well, think about it because I don't know, maybe they could have started a party without Elastigirl. True, there aren't that many supers, but come on. Would you just go to the party and then it would automatically start with you? No, some people can go to the party and doesn't have to start with them. Also, this had nothing to do with the meeting with Helen and Brick. Like, I thought you were gonna comment on that or something, but nope. I mean, must go on, I guess.
Dicker.
Yeah, Dicker. I don't even know her.
Dicker. Okay, like Dicker. Hooker. I think that might be my sentence for whatever will happen here. I don't know, I'm still jumbling through it.
Part-time.
Jesus, what qualifies as knowing a lot about a subject? The frequency of their bowel movements? Seems like Dicker's got a ton of useful information immediately at his fingertips.
Well, I mean, that's his job, you know.
Given the sheer amount of wiring and satellite antenna on this building, which would be very weird in 1962, superpowers portion of today's film, why would Elastigirl ever run after anyone when she could just stretch out and catch them, especially if they're this close? Let's go!
No comment, no sin.
Lights, now everything's pink.
This list of bad parenting cliches reminds me that Helen's being well paid for her exploits, right? They have to have a living wage to afford food and services. And if it's coming from Dever, then you're damn sure it's a lot. So even though Bob's trying to be a super dad here, why couldn't he send the laundry out?
Jeremy straying away from the point of the situation.
Fly, shoot lasers, do beast mode, multiply, grow to any size, catch fire, and I'm sure whatever else is needed for comedic effect in this movie. My point is, this should be a bigger deal. He has all the powers.
Once again, no comment, no sin.
Administration. Also, damn, they got those super powerful people together faster than the dinosaur auction in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
This movie, that movie.
Shocked, I say. Also, that's all it takes. Evelyn didn't even hit a button or do anything other than put the glasses on, which were clearly not functioning before. These things aren't just technological marvels, they're downright magic.
You can literally see a button on the right side of the glasses. Like, really? Just really, Jeremy?
Jack all domesticated then. Bob was out overnight, but the baby also slept, so she whipped his ass into shape in like 5 hours?
No, the movie clearly stated that Jack was with her for 17 hours.
Well below freezing.
So Elastigirl's kryptonite is the entire month of January? Since when is that a thing?
I don't know. You know, like, she, like a lot of people in the month of January, could wear warm clothing and keep herself warm like normal people.
I have to sin this moment for being preposterously convenient, but I'm also smiling too hard at how awesome it is. I'm straight to sin movie. Damn it!
Alright, I'll give it. That was hilarious. One sin off.
So yes, this moment is awesome, but did Dash forget he could run on water? I thought that was very well established in the first movie. At least he could catch the boat.
Well, it's not like he could carry Violet and Jack with him, can he?
Cannot be one of them. Also, this fight is badass, but how are all supers fully trained martial artists? Like, I get how Elastigirl and Mr. Incredible, who've been doing this for years, are capable in a fight, but here's teenage Violet throwing haymakers at Void, who's apparently downloaded the Kung Fu program from The Matrix. Movie has the audacity to—
Yes, I will admit, this is a valid point. Another sin off.
Cliche. This works.
Well, why wouldn't it? So, the movie sin tally is, before I give that, let me just take off another sin for how good this movie is. I absolutely loved The Incredibles 2. You guys already saw my review on it. Go check it out in my channel, Captain Phoenix, obviously. But yes, my final sin tally is 10 sins. Cinema Sins were lucky on this one. They only got 10 sins from me. And the sentence is Dicker. The adults will understand what I mean. Anyway guys, I just want to say thanks for watching this. Please subscribe to my channel. If you're able to share this video with sins or I don't know, people like that, So if you guys are able to share this video with sins or cinema sins, or share it with your friends, that will be fine. Remember, this is just a parody. I don't want to offend anyone, and on top of that, I'm just doing this out of pure fun. I don't want to be copyright. I don't want to be attacked by any other YouTubers. This is all in good fun. Please don't at me on this. Please don't flag me down. I'm just trying to entertain you guys. Anyway, guys, that was just me making fun of the cinema sins in The Incredibles 2. Hopefully Sins will see this. Obviously I'm not as good as at editing as he is, but that'll do it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. I'll be sure to do something about it. Anyway, I guess I will see you in another universe.